Today is Monday, Parashat Vaetchanan. It's a parasha that is always read the Shabbat following Tisha B'Av. It includes in it also Aseret HaDibrot, the Ten Commandments. Ten Commandments, the first time the Torah are read in the parasha of Yitro. In this Parashat Vaetchanan, as Moshe Rabbeinu reviews all the 40 years in the desert and reminds them of the different things that happened as they were on their way to Eretz Israel, he also brings up again the Ten Commandments. This is the second time they're written in the Torah. There's one pasuk in the parasha of this week that we always have to keep in mind. The pasuk says, "Lo tosifu al hadavar asher anochi metzaveh etchem, velo tigreu mimenu." Do not add more than what I'm commanding you, and do not lo tigreu mimenu, do not diminish and do less. So we have a mitzvah to be accurate in terms of our following the words of the Torah. Do not more, like for instance, in the Tefillin we have 4 sections that are written on parchment. If somebody would say, well, instead of 4, I'm going to have 5 or 6 portions. I'm going to add some other portions and put them in the Tefillin. You could think that you're doing something that is good because you're doing even more than you asked for. But Torah says, no, you're not allowed to add more. You're not allowed to be more strict than the Torah asks you for. You're not allowed to do more than is specifically indicated. And on the other side, lo tigreu mimenu, don't diminish, don't do less. Let's say you're supposed to have on lulav and etrog, hadas and arava, 4 species that we shake on Sukkot. You cannot say either I'm going to add 1 more, make it 5 or 6, or 1 less. Let's do only 2. Let's do only lulav and the etrog. You cannot say I'm not going to use the hadas and arava because it's very specifically indicated that way. Rabbi Yonatan Ayveshitz gives an example. It's like medicine. If a doctor indicates a certain type of medicine with a certain amount, let's say 2 pills a day of a certain type of medicine, a person cannot decide to say, I'm going to take 5 or 6 or 7. That could be very dangerous for the person. It could be to his detriment. You're not doing better by adding more or doing better by doing less. After all, the mitzvot that are given to us come from Hashem. There's divine wisdom behind them. The amount of every mitzvah, what to do and how to do it, is very specifically indicated. And we always have to remember not to add, not to be overly zealous over doing a mitzvah and add more to it than is indicated by the Torah. That would be wrong. And also, on the other hand, to do less will also be wrong. So we have to be very accurate and loyal to the text of the Torah, the way that Hamim have explained it to us and given indication in the mitzvot. And we don't gain by being either doing more or doing less, but to be exactly accurate. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.